Talk about a big applause to Stathis.
Thank you, everybody. First of all, I want to thank you for the invitation and the introduction as well. So you already know some things about me. The reason that I'm here is because I got some complaints outside that there are no Greeks attending. So that's why I'm here, but not only. I'm gonna touch on blockchain as well, because we briefly think we skipped it as a topic. And we're gonna talk about ComeTogether's use case, which lies in NFT ticketing. That's how we started in 2018, and we also expanded into NFT marketplaces and other concepts. We are a team of almost 11 people. We are growing as well. We are located in Thessaloniki, the north side of Greece, and we work remotely. And we have like people, software developers from Nigeria, designers from Qatar. So we are a broad team. So we provide NFTs with utilities, both in the physical and digital world. And more specifically, we provide NFT ticketing, collectibles, and memberships. We're going to start by having a look on the problem that we started the startup with to solve, and this is the ticket scalping and fraud. So you might be familiar, you might not be. I don't know, you can hear me? I need to have it closer, right? Okay. So the problem that we tried to solve, it was that the event organizer's business is being cannibalized by ticket scalpers. And what they do is that they use ticket bots to buy tickets the moment that they go on sale. You might be familiar with what happens on Tomorrowland, for example. You cannot buy the tickets, and after a couple of seconds they are on the secondary market 3 times the pricing. So this is the problem that we try to solve, and this is also a problem for the event organizers because they are losing revenue. And even worse, we have fans that are denied access into the events because they were sold a fake ticket or already scammed ticket. The key problem for that is the static QR code tickets. What we do differently is we introduce a new form of a digital ticket, which is consisted out of 2 elements. The first element is that all the business logic it lives inside the smart contracts on the blockchain. So the event organizers come to us and they say, I would like these rules for this ticket, so create it for us. So this ticket, in order to be able to exist and resolve, for example, it needs to comply with those organizer rules. Such a rule is, for example, resale ceiling price of the ticket. And secondly, those tickets are represented on the mobile through a dynamic QR code, which is changing every 30 seconds. So this makes it impossible to take a screenshot and put it on Facebook, for example, or resell it outside the platform that we control. The benefits that come with this technology for the event organizers is control and tracking of ticket resales and transfers. And more specifically for the secondary marketplace, we give tools to the event organizers to control the minimum and maximum resale price and also get a commission from every resale. So basically the benefits over there is that we don't have any more ticket fraud, no more fake tickets, and also we prevent the ticket scalping to have a better fan experience. And of course for the event organizers, they have access into extra revenue, which is the commission that they can choose to request from every sale of a ticket. And as you might imagine, because the tickets are digital, we have more accurate audience insights. Because we know exactly who attended the event or not attended, who sold it to whom, etc. And this is really valuable data for targeted marketing, COVID-19, hopefully not even applicable in the future anymore. Well, the product is consisted out of 3 key elements. On the bottom we have the EOS.io ticketing protocol. We provide the API functionality and also white labeling solution. What is more interesting is the white labeling tools. So we have an extra slide for that. And you can see how the ticketing application looks like. It provides primary and secondary marketplace of the tickets, a ticket wallet, and an organizer's dashboard. Basically, we provide the solution to festivals, federations, sports clubs, concerts, etc. Now, we are transiting a little bit from the ticketing world into the NFT world as well. And the tickets, there are ticket collectors, that collect the physical ticket. We take it one step further and we digitalize it. So we create the NFT digital collectibles. In other words, NFT memorabilia. So we have created an NFT marketplace as well, which is called UniqTogether, as you can see. And this is where it becomes more interesting, and I'm going to use some use cases over here so you can relate more. So imagine the ticket, the physical ticket. We said that we can have it in the digital world, but imagine the ticket now represented with some digital art as well. This form, it can be like either some images, video highlights, etc. The so-called memorabilia. But what I would like to touch as well, I know some of you might not really like it, those NFTs can even be taken on the metaverse. It's slightly more futuristic, but imagine a collection that you can have on a metaverse, a gallery, and have people charging people to attend your gallery over there. It might sound more futuristic, but we foresee that coming within the next 3 to 10 years. And in the third column, you can see that we also provide the NFT memberships. And over here, imagine every, let's say, a bank that might have some loyalty cards. We can take those cards and actually, Coachella Festival did a similar concept. They have the NFTs and they have some categories. Let's call them gold and silver categories. So for whoever has the gold category, we can have some exclusive utilities. This is where the NFTs become more interesting, when you add the utility element, and this is what we bring into the space. So imagine somebody having the gold membership. It could be giving you some free tickets for a festival, some promo code merchandise to use for merchandise, access into hidden content. And over here I have an interesting example that we ran last week with one of the most famous rappers in Greece. He released a new album on Spotify. The album had 13 songs. The 12 songs were on Spotify, and they ran the concept of he created an NFT collection, and in order to have access into the 13th song, people had to buy an NFT. So basically, by having the NFT and the artistic part with that, the fans were able to listen into that song. In other words, the NFT is unlocking you access into some hidden content. And we saw actually pretty interesting demand from the community, even though it was something really innovative here in Greece. A little bit more about the technology. The NFT marketplace, most of you might have questions such as what happens with the transaction cost or the transaction time, how people are today ready to manage private keys or to have a MetaMask wallet. So what we focus is to have a smooth user experience, because we want to onboard the masses. And the festival goers, they are like, let's call them normal users that sometimes are even struggling to move from physical tickets into the digital. So you cannot really go to those people and say like have private keys and manage crypto as well. So what we do differently is we operate in a private EOSIO network, and we give the possibility for people to purchase, to acquire those NFTs with normal local fiat currencies. Let's call them normal currencies. So this is making it smoother for everybody to get into this space. And also, because we operate in a private network, we don't have any gas fees, such as Ethereum gas fees. You might be familiar with that. In some cases, or me to give a free NFT to you, I might need to pay into the network from $10 to $80 to confirm the transaction of a free NFT. So we skip this part. But we also acknowledge that greater value into this space comes with the full ownership of the NFTs. So we give also the possibility to withdraw them into other networks. So basically we become custodians of the NFTs, and the main focus is to onboard the masses over there. And the key benefits that come over there is that apparently there is a new stream of revenue for sports clubs, federations, venues, even artists. And you might have heard about the so-called royalties element. This means that when the NFT is operating in any network, you can have inside the smart contract, the code, some rules, such as a commission on every resale. So we call them the royalties on every resale of an NFT. You might see it like more and more often in the future. It's something that we see great demand and interest from the community, and this is growing. And also apparently the NFTs are a great tool to incentivize the funds more. One concept that I really like is, for example, to say that a fund needs to attend a sports match in order to be able to acquire this NFT that afterwards is going to give him something extra. So if you notice, I'm again using the utility element, because that's where we believe more value is coming into the NFTs. And here a little bit more information about us very quickly. We launched in 2019. We have done more than 150 events now. We mainly operate in Greece. And here you can see some of the biggest traction. And also we had a collaboration with Qatar Sports Tech Accelerator that helped us to open in those markets. And we have business developers throughout the world. We see, by the way, great demand from UAE and Brazil, because they have massive problems with fake tickets and ticket scalping. So this is from where they are starting from, and then most of them are expressing their interest to scale up into the NFT space as well. Here is the team. Yeah, I think this is updated, and I would like to, before I close, to mention that we are also hiring for 2 full stack developers, ideally with some knowledge in React or React Native and Node.js as well. Thank you very much.